Welcome. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I love the fact that initially, when you were auditioning, because we first saw him in Batman v Superman, you didn't know what you were auditioning for.
No, Zach called me in to do a kind of a generic, general audition for Batman, but I knew I would not be playing Batman, so I kind of said no. I wasn't going to go in, and my agents called me again and like, you need to go in. Zach wants to see you. So I went in, and then I just played that audition completely opposite of what which you're supposed to play. I kind of pretended like Batman was killed and he was in an alleyway, and I just picked up the suit and played it however I wanted to.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like Aquaman.
And so that's when they said.
So then he called me back in his office and he goes, "Do you know why you're here?" And I'm like, I got no idea, except because then Ben had been casted and Henry, and obviously we knew Wonder Woman, so I figured I was gonna play the bad guy. And he's like, "I want you to play Aquaman," and I'm like,
but you had to keep it secret for a while.
Again.
Did you keep it secret? It was very.
Then I had to keep it a secret for almost like 2 years.
What? That is a long time.
I just found the picture. It was September 23rd, 2013. I walked out of his office going, got to keep it a secret for a couple of years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, did you manage to do that? Because that's the worst thing you could ever say to someone like me.
I know. I'm not good at keeping secrets. It was brutal, especially because it was a challenging time trying to put food on the table and get a job, and knowing that you're going to have work, but you're locked down for work. But it's going to take a very long time to get there, and finally we're here.
Well, finally we are here. It looks spectacular, and you've actually brought with you the trophy.
Boy, did I!
Oh my God! Look at that!
Glorious.
The excitement on
The
your
King's
face when
Triumph.
this walked in.
I have the King's Triumph, but sadly I don't have a voice like you.
You can command the ocean with
It's
that.
amazing when you try to do that.
I can command the ocean.
No.
It doesn't work, does it?
It's not this.
Yeah, it's also incredibly light.
It's heavy.
Oh, it's heavy. No,
Remember,
it's
it's very heavy.
It's so heavy. I can hardly pick it up. I have to give it back to
There you go.
It's light for me. See? Light as a feather for me.
What is his backstory then? So he's actually Arthur Curry. He's a superhero that you feel like you could have a beer with.
Yeah, he was raised by his father, who was a lighthouse keeper, and he was abandoned by his mother. What he thinks his mother is past. He said he has something special, that there's this power, and obviously he can breathe underwater and swim very fast. And there's kind of like a sensei, Volko, Willem Dafoe plays, who kind of teaches him how to harness his powers. But I've always kind of played him as, he's been this blue-collar worker who he could work on ships and help people, and sometimes he's lost people, and sometimes he's saved people. But he doesn't really believe in himself.
Well, you kind of said that you could relate to him because he's maybe a bit of an outsider, and that's perhaps what you felt like.
I mean, I come from a very loving home, but it was a single mother who raised me in Iowa, and I was born in Hawaii, so I spent my summers in two different worlds.
I mean, how does that work? I mean, you look at Hawaii, this beautiful island, there's the sea all around you. Iowa, completely landlocked, miles
So
from the sea.
beautiful, but just different types of people.
Completely
Different worlds. But that's relatable, and also just having the single parent thing's relatable. And I just feel that it's the people around you that kind of make you the king. So it's all these people believing in, your family and friends that.
So you said this could be the last time that you do your own stunts.
No. I mean, I love doing my own stunts. It's just that these stunts are at such a high level that if stunt guys are getting knocked out, probably not a good look.
Don't risk it. Don't risk it.
Yeah, so it's just hard to make. It's a very expensive movie to make. So it's cool. Regardless, I just found two beautiful men that took care of me and also and tried their best to emulate me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're still a young guy, but nevertheless, the older you get, the more it hurts.
It definitely is hurting now. I'm almost 40. I can feel it. Waking up a little slower. It definitely is.
And this is what's great about this. I would assume it's one of the few things that you've done that you can take the kids to see.
That's it. I mean, I haven't seen it, which is really cool because everyone here at the UK premiere, and to see everyone's faces who have seen it and I haven't yet, it's exciting because I have seen the trailer and it's amazing, and my kids are stoked. And my kids were there with me on set, so they're like, "Please, Papa, don't watch it without me." And I'm like, "Of course not."
So you've not
I haven't
actually seen it yet?
Those are my babies, yeah. I'm going to go watch it with them
Oh, that's lovely.
in a week.
Yeah. Well, they definitely couldn't watch you in Game of Thrones, that's for sure.
No. They're not even allowed to watch that until they have their own children of their own.
Children of their own.
No.
And how is Lisa?
She's fantastic.
Is she?
Still loves me.
She still loves you.
She still loves me.
Yeah. I had a bit of a crush on Lisa.
We all, buddy.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
we?
It was
More than a
it was
bit, I
Angel
think.
Heart, I think, that did it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say of your wife, obviously before she became your wife, that you were going to stalk her for the rest of your life?
That was, I mean, a nice stalker.
Yeah.
It was nice. I didn't know where she lived or anything. I just,
You're welcome
I
as a
was a
stalker.
big fan. Big fan.
And you didn't tell her that you'd said that until you'd had...
We had a couple of babies, and then I told her I wrote
Yeah.
something for her. Yeah.
You got to play that cool. You can't go in with. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I've been
I
stalking
waited.
you for a while.
Yeah.
I don't like obviously don't to talk too much about yourself, but I do have a picture I'd like to show you, if that's okay. As I did say, we're not going to talk too much about Game of Thrones, but this is look,
That's amazing.
what do you think?
That is
I mean-
epic, Phil.
Well, that's not
You must
me
have
on the
felt-
left-hand side.
You must have felt awesome.
I felt awesome. It was for Halloween. It was the full Game of Thrones entire special effects team worked on that and did that for me.
Do you feel like when you put that on, it like changes the way that you walk? It
Without
changes-
question.
Isn't that fun?
Really?
Absolutely, it was just the best experience. It was Halloween, not this year, but last year. So I'm thinking actually, yeah, there you go. That's the full thing. I might next Halloween I might do Khal Drogo.
I would love to see that.
So would I.
If you do Khal Drogo, I'll play Khaleesi.